Every single day, your body is either clearing toxins or they are quietly building them up. And if you're serious about detoxifying properly, the protocols are only half the picture. Because what I found after working with hundreds of clients is this. People who get the best long-term results with detox aren't the ones doing the aggressive protocols. They're the ones who've built a set of daily disciplines that keep their detox pathways open, reduce their toxic load, and prime their body to respond well to detox. These are the 4 daily detox disciplines I give to every single one of my clients before we go anywhere near an advanced protocol. Without these dialed in, everything you do will either make you feel worse or it will slow your progress down entirely. So let's jump in. My first daily detox discipline is having a morning binder. So most people wake up and the first thing they do is either eat some food or go straight for coffee. But here's what most people don't realize. Whilst you sleep, your liver is working. It's been processing man-made toxins, metabolic waste, and also microbial byproducts, breaking them down, moving them into your digestive system, ready to be eliminated. So when you wake up, that waste is literally sitting there in your gut and it's ready to leave. And here's the thing, if you eat straight away, you slow down that elimination process. And a lot of that waste just gets reabsorbed back into your bloodstream before it had a chance to even leave. And here's how you'd know if that was happening to you. So you wake up within the first hour and you just feel foggy. You feel a bit heavy, maybe a dull headache that wasn't there when you went to sleep. Maybe your digestion feels sluggish, even though you haven't even eaten yet. Your energy is low, even before the day started. So most people will blame poor sleep or I need more coffee. But what actually happens is your gut now is loaded with waste. It's at the exit ready to go, but then gets reabsorbed and it doesn't leave. So what's the fix? Binders. Taken first thing in the morning before food and ideally on an empty stomach. For those of you who do not know, binders are negatively charged compounds. Things like activated charcoal, zeolite, bentonite clay, modified citrus pectin, they all act like a sponge in your gut, absorbing onto the bad guys. So they basically grab onto toxins and carry them out of the body and the digestive system before they get a chance to be reabsorbed into the body. Pretty simple stuff, but it's one of the most effective daily habits that I've seen that reduces brain fog, it improves digestion, and also lowers inflammation. And most people have never even heard of them. So I would start with something like a zeolite or an activated charcoal first thing in the morning, 1 hour away from food and supplements. Stay consistent with it and over a few days, see what happens to your energy and your focus during the day. Binders aren't something you take every single day for the rest of your life, but if you're going through a detox process, they are absolutely essential. But here's the thing, removing toxins really is only half the equation. Because even if you're doing this every single morning, most people's bodies still cannot detoxify properly. It comes down to something that most people are chronically missing at a cellular level. And without it, nothing in your body works the way that it should, which leads us nicely onto our next detox discipline. My second daily detox discipline is having a morning mineral elixir. So most people think they're hydrated just because they're drinking tons of water. Trust me, they are not. Hydration isn't just about drinking water. It's about how much water gets into the cell. And without minerals, water cannot actually get into the cell where it's needed. So basically, you're drinking plenty of water and you're still running it on empty at a cellular level. And here's the thing, modern life has completely stripped minerals out of almost everything. So the soil that our food is grown in is depleted. We're more stressed than ever, and that depletes mineral reserves really quickly. Heavy metals, which we're all exposed to every single day, actually displace essential minerals that your body depends on. So even if you're eating clean, you're exercising, you're taking your daily green powder, you're still likely running deficient in minerals. And this matters because minerals aren't optional extras. They are the raw material your body uses for energy production, nervous system regulation, even hormonal balance. And of course, every single detox pathway that you have within the body. So essentially, no minerals equals no proper detox. It is that simple. So the good news is the fix is pretty straightforward. Every day I get my clients to make what I call a mineral elixir. Many ways to go about this, but the base is purified water, a good trace mineral supplement, and a pinch of unrefined sea salt. You might throw in a squeeze of lemon or a dash of apple cider vinegar as well. You can create your own cocktail, but essentially it's about getting more minerals into your system. It's something that gives your cells what they've been missing. And most people feel a massive shift in energy within just a few days. And if you want the exact breakdown of which minerals I use and the quantities and all of that sort of stuff, I put together a free mineral guide that walks you through this step by step. Link in the description below. Now here's where it might get a little bit uncomfortable for some of you. You could be doing both of these things every single morning, the binders, the minerals, and still wonder why nothing is shifting. And the reason is something that is interwoven in modern life that pretty much nobody questions today. So let's jump into my third daily detox discipline. My third daily detox discipline is EMF hygiene. So most people spend months researching the right supplements to take. They overhaul their diets. They do everything that they've been told to improve their health. But there's something that most people never think to question, something that is silently undermining everything they're doing to improve their health. And that is the relationship with their technology. And listen, this is the thing that most people push back on because it's the most inconvenient item on the list of these disciplines. Today, we're living in an environment that humans have never had to navigate before. It's the constant unrelating exposure to Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and all the other non-native frequencies from all of our smart devices in the home. It's literally non-stop from the moment that you wake up to the moment that you fall asleep. And often, most people don't get a break when they sleep because they're sleeping next to their phones. There's a great book called The Invisible Rainbow by an author called Arthur Thurstenberg. I highly recommend you read the book. This book isn't about conspiracy theories. It's about showing the rise in chronic disease alongside the rise in non-native EMFs in our environment. And whether people like it or not, non-native EMFs are part of our modern day health challenge, and pretty much nobody in mainstream media is talking about it. These non-native frequencies that interfere with your sleep, your nervous system, hormone signaling, and also cellular communication. And most people today have zero boundaries around their technology use. So listen, I'm not telling you to go throw out your phone. But what I am going to tell you is that you need to create boundaries around your technology, especially your phone. A set of non-negotiables that create distance between you and your devices, especially at night. So ideally, no phone next to your head whilst you're sleeping, even if it's in flight mode. Also, not having your phone in your pocket all day if you can avoid it. Also, having your phone away from your body when you're at home, having it in a certain designated place, having your phone off the dinner table when you're eating with your family. Because right now, your body is trying to heal itself, but it's doing it in an environment where it feels constantly disrupted. Bottom line, distance is your friend when it comes to your technology. Listen, you can't see EMFs, you can't smell them, you can't taste them, you can't feel them in your everyday moments, but they are there and they are affecting your biology, whether you believe it or not. The simple act of creating distance between you and your device consistently every single day reduces that EMF load, and your nervous system and your overall body will thank you for it. And here's what's really interesting. In my final detox discipline is directly connected to everything that we've just covered. Because the same device that's flooding your body with this EMF stress is also pumping out something that's disrupting your health in a completely different way. My fourth daily detox discipline is removing artificial light exposure. Here's something that sounds simple until you really think about it. Light is not just light. Light is information. Every single day, the light that enters your eye is signaling to your brain when to wake up, when to wind down, when to produce cortisol, when to release melatonin, when to repair tissue. It does so much, just the light that's connecting to our eyes and our skin. The human body has been reading these signals from light for literally thousands of years. Your body is essentially reading light like an instruction manual. Now, the problem in the last 100 years, especially in the last 20 years, we've completely rewritten that manual without telling our bodies. Most people now wake up immediately and they basically look at their phones, blue light. They spend most of their day under artificial lighting in an office, in a building, or even at home. They eat really late under LED lights. They scroll their phone just before they fall asleep. And then they wonder why their energy is broken and their hormones are dysregulated and they basically can't think clearly. Think of light like food. So food, you've got healthy foods and you've got junk food. We also have healthy lights and we have junk lights. Healthy light being natural lights, junk lights being LEDs and the blue artificial light coming off all of our smart devices. And today it's pretty normal for people to consume junk light from the minute they wake up to when they go to bed and actually not get access to real light at all. Your circadian rhythm controls your energy levels, your hormone levels, and also your ability to sleep well. And yes, also your ability to detoxify your body. So when you're not getting exposure to natural light, it's like having a junk food diet. The good news is the fix is not complicated, but it does require intention. So get outside first thing in the morning and get natural light into your eyes, onto your skin. Even if it's overcast, don't wear contact lenses or glasses, natural light into your eyes. This single habit will set the internal clock for the entire day that has a cascading effect for almost every system in the body. The next thing you can do is have light breaks during the day. So literally step outside, away from the screen, and let your nervous system remember what it feels like to be in natural light. And then as you move into the evening, reducing the junk light, which is the artificial blue lights, at least 2 hours before bed. The easy fix here is to wear a pair of blue light blockers or dim the lighting in your environment. And now you can even get light bulbs that have the right spectrum of light in them, so you're not being bombarded with the artificial blue light. Doing this, you're signaling to your body that the day is ending and it's time to shift into repair mode. Also, you get an increase of melatonin and a decrease in cortisol. Bottom line is your body can only work when it gets the right signals. Feed it the wrong light at the wrong time and it simply cannot function the way it was designed. I know this sounds really basic, but if you get your light game sorted as a discipline, it impacts everything: energy levels, brain function, digestion. So definitely give it a shot. So here's what I want you to take away from this video. Effective detox isn't built on doing more stuff. It's not about adding in another sauna session or another binder or another protocol. That is not how the body heals. It's built on doing the right things consistently without overcomplicating it. So morning binders, having a mineral elixir, EMF hygiene, getting access to natural light. These 4 daily detox disciplines are not quick fixes, and also they are not entire solutions. I just want to be really clear about that. What they are foundations, daily inputs that elevate your body's ability to detoxify and heal. So when you do go deeper into the advanced stuff, the advanced detox protocols, your body is actually ready to do the work. Think of it this way: you wouldn't run a marathon without training first. These daily disciplines are that training. They create the internal conditions where successful detox can happen easily. And trust me, if you're already on your detox journey, adding in these daily detox disciplines will elevate your experience entirely. But if you're just getting into detox, in the next video, I break down what that detox journey actually looks like and why most people are either skipping certain steps or doing things in the wrong order. You can check out that video right here.